The bullshit in here stops now. This isn't a wrestling match, it's a boxing match. Just keep this clean. You understand me?
And there's a cut
Go in this corner. Big
along
cut.
the right side
Of Lewis.
but you never know.
Now head to head. Lewis is hurt. Now Lewis smiles as Holyfield comes in. Holyfield thinks he's got a target. Halpern telling Holyfield to watch his head as Lewis goes under and then over with the right hand and almost throws Holyfield.
But here comes Lewis now.
Lewis rallying again. Combinations. Hard right hand by Holyfield. Lewis to the body. His own right hand lands flush. They trade shots at close range. Round 7, the best round. These two fighters have fought against each other in 2 fights.
One more round.
And this despite the fact that through much of his career he was at best.
Pertandingan tinju kelas berat antara Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield yang kedua,
Evander Holyfield
yang digelar pada tanggal 13 November tahun 1999 di Thomas N. Mack Center, Las Vegas, Amerika Serikat. Atau pertarungan yang dijuluki dengan urusan yang belum selesai, yang meliputi gelar kelas berat WBA, WBC, IBF, dan gelar kelas berat IBO yang kosong pada saat itu. Setelah pada pertandingan pertama kedua petinju pada tanggal 13 Maret tahun 1999 atau 8 bulan sebelum digelarnya pertandingan yang kedua ini, kedua petinju harus puas dengan hasil imbang yang diberikan oleh juri pada saat itu. Walaupun keputusan itu dianggap sebagai keputusan yang sangat kontroversial pada saat itu, dengan banyak pihak beranggapan bahwa Lennox Lewis unggul pada pertandingan pertama tersebut. Namun pada pertandingan yang kedua ini ceritanya sangat berbeda, di mana kedua sang juara ini telah mempertaruhkan semua yang mereka miliki selama berada di atas ring tinju untuk membuat pertarungan ini lebih dari sekedar layak untuk digembar-gemborkan. Dan walaupun kedua kelas berat tangguh ini masing-masing memiliki momen-momen yang unggul, namun setelah melewati 12 ronde yang melelahkan tanpa ada petinju yang mendapat knockdown pada pertandingan ini, Lennox Lewis berhasil keluar sebagai pemenang pada pertandingan ini lewat keputusan angka yang bulat. Dengan ketiga hakim juri memberikan kemenangan kepada Lennox Lewis dan dinobatkan sebagai juara kelas berat tak terbantahkan pada saat itu. Bravo Lennox Lewis.
Stay close to Lennox Lewis, the better. In the first round, landing 8 to Lewis's with a jab.
So you throw 2 to make the big man back up. If you miss him, he'll at least back up.
Hard punch by Lewis.
Wait on going right down the middle with that right hand.
Uppercut by Lewis as Evander jumps.
You can beat him to the punch because the big guy has to bring him up and throw.
That round looked
like what we saw throughout the fight in New York. Lennox Lewis able to stick the jab in Holyfield's face.
Don't allow this guy to get the distance again.
Right hand lands on April 9, 1991.
That's why I named all my boys George, so I wouldn't have to remember him.
Hard right hand by
Lewis is bending down.
And Holyfield landed the left hook.
Bending down.
Turner apparently liked some of what he saw in round number 3.
Paying off great dividends. Ooh, that right hand on the side of the head hurt.
Kind of slid past Evander's ear, though.
Yep.
Here, early on.
You know what? Good left hook.
Solid left hook by Holyfield. And Holyfield grinning as Lewis lands a big right hand. Both fighters have landed a big power. And Halpern telling Holyfield to watch his head as Lewis goes under and then over with the right hand and almost throws Holyfield over the top rope.
Time! Come here, come here, come here! The bullshit in here stops now. This isn't a wrestling match, it's a boxing match. Just keep this clean. You understand me?
And there's a cut
Go in this corner. Big
along
cut.
the right side
Of Lewis's eye. He's not even aware.
but you never know.
More an abrasion than a cut, according to Flip Omansky, the doctor. Does start the trickle outside his right eye as he goes back to the uppercut and busts Holyfield again. Lewis thinks he's got Holyfield going with these right hands.
Get back easy, eh? Come on, let's go.
Lewis's right eye. outside the eye, as you can see, outside the orbital bone. Holyfield trying to goes 20, 30 seconds without throwing a punch, George. He's
Now-
got to be more active.
Lewis goes to the body a little bit.
And Lewis looking to the body.
And then going up.
Al Gavin out of New York is as good as anybody in the sport. Larry?
Leaping left. Right in here is where Holyfield and Lewis blood.
Again, you cannot be allowed to be hit in the chest as a heavyweight.
Keep your head still. Keep your
Why,
head still.
George?
Break.
It's just
Keep
like
your
someone
head
taking a...
break.
he doesn't have no idea how to get back and get this thing in control.
Right.
Keep your head still.
That's what has gotten him in the body, in the chest, things he didn't do last time.
Break. Go.
Long and he turned this thing into a fight. He didn't need to be in the fight.
And there's what Lennox Lewis was talking about, I guess, when he said right now, uppercut lands with thunder. Quickly, Harold Letterman, how you got it through 6?
4 rounds to 2. I gave Evander Holyfield a 6th round because he was busier. There's no question. Lennox didn't punch, but he's punching this round.
Okay? Come on, go.
Now Lennox fires the cut again. He's just waiting on that uppercut now. Buster Douglas got himself knocked out against Evander Holyfield, trying to land an uppercut from distance.
Lewis should be jabbing and making the fight.
They both land uppercuts there. Holyfield with the right hand and Lewis with his own right hand.
Look, they're at
Big
each
left
end.
hook by Holyfield.
They're head to head now, head to head.
Lewis is hurt. Now Lewis smiles as Holyfield comes in. Holyfield thinks he's got a target.
It was a left hook inside that hurt Lewis.
It was a big one. That left hook partially blocked by Lewis's right hand. Lennox leans against the ropes himself. Holyfield working the body. Lewis has decided that the uppercut is his bread and
Body
water.
shot hurt. That body shot hurt. Evander Holyfield land a good body shot, and it hurt Lewis.
Hard left hook by Holyfield. Lewis stunned again. Lewis stands in. Holyfield fires back with the left hook.
And this is the result. But here comes Lewis now.
Lewis rallying again. Combinations. Hard right hand by Holyfield. Lewis to the body. His own right hand lands flush. They trade shots at close range. Round 7, the best round these two fighters have fought. Big left hook shots. Right hand lands for Lewis.
Kill again. Left hook upstairs now.
Another left hook, and Lewis backs up and ducks. Fires a right hand back and goes to the
Leaning forward now. He is into trouble. If only Holyfield could just muster up a little energy.
Went 10 rounds fighting this style against Mercer in Madison Square Garden.
He was down low.
So it's a much more even fight. But despite everything we're saying, Lewis has landed some shots in this round and may in fact be winning the round.
Some left hook.
Which he did right there.
Jump in.
Their heads come together again, and Lewis produces some good infighting as he drives Evander back to the ropes. Evander trying to flurry at the end. Lennox Lewis has never knocked an opponent out past the 8th round. Holyfield has.
You should jab. Don't wait to get in distance.
Lennox goes back to the uppercut. The Englishman showed courage and heart
Good
in the
jab,
10th
good
round to win the
jab.
fight. Holyfield stepping it up again. Well, Evander Holyfield won't back down from anybody. Uppercut lands for Lewis. Holyfield misses the left hook. Lewis lands the...
Lewis, but will Lewis take advantage of it?
He drives Lewis into the ropes. Lennox goes back to the body and the uppercut. Thrashing Holyfield with power shots. Now Holyfield's going to try to flurry again to convince the judges he's won the round. It's a smart...
Holyfield is an excellent boxer. Knows what to do and when to do it.
Lewis got in a last shot, so Holyfield decided to fire a left hook.
That uppercut that hurt Holyfield right there. Lewis, big uppercut. Lewis
Has the reach, but Evander Holyfield, this benefits him. He should try to create as much of this as he doesn't have it inside. That's why he shouldn't do it.
Straight right hand lands for Lewis. Evander not throwing right now. Lewis with 2 bodies.
But it just landed.
Watch your head, Jameer. Watch
In this 10th round, 6th career that he's been into the 2 championship rounds.
He needs to, because he's a small heavyweight. He's just a remarkable guy.
Holyfield busting Lewis to the body with the left hand, and he showed in a seemingly weary round 10.
Ooh, good body shots by Lewis.
And
He's on the mound like a pitcher, and he just stands there and does whatever he wants.
Ooh, hard left hook by Holyfield.
Right, Craig.
To rest and win this round.
Combination by Lewis. Holyfield lands a big right hand in return. And the kind of effort the 2 fighters are putting forth. But still, Lewis throws more and lands more. The butt early in the fight has never begun bleeding again. Lewis jabbing and bouncing now. His energy coming back.
Let go, let go. Let him up, let him up. That's it.
For Holyfield. Might have come from one of those right uppercuts.
One more round.
Hold on, baby. Let's get up. Come on, let's get up. Let's get up. Come on.
Holyfield has never had a 12th round knockout. And if Lewis wins, he's the first unified British heavyweight champion.
It's in a close fight.
Evander with a lot of energy here in the 12th. Lennox seeming to try to load one big shot. Now he goes back to the jab. Lewis throwing his punches sloppily here in the 12th round.
Hey, that was your head going up. You okay? Go.
Is on the table here. If anything, Holyfield's had the better of it with sheer energy.
Lewis, yeah, you always got something you wish you had done in the hotel room.
2 body shots by Holyfield. He sticks in a little uppercut. Lewis, in trying to land the one big shot, hasn't thrown enough punches in the 12th round.
Lewis is holding on.
Right hand lands for Lewis.
Hit
Find out.
No, Lennox Lewis.
Firework.
Well, I actually persevered and succeeded.
Will you come back to America to defend your title?
Yeah, because